The access to power, freedom, possibility, success, happiness, joy is breaking through the paradigm that you're currently living in. It is boxing us in. It is boxing you in. We are always waking up into a paradigm that is always there for us, like glasses that we wear all the time. When you wear glasses, they shade the world and give you a perception of the world that is false. The world actually is one way, but we all see the world through our glasses. We all see the world a specific way, and we all have specific and certain lives because of that way that we see the world. To have real power, real possibility and joy, we must remove ourselves from that perspective. We must remove ourselves from that program. And we all can remove ourselves because we're all living inside of our program when who we truly are is outside of that. And we must separate ourselves from this false reality of who we think we are and what we think life is. You and I wake up in this program, and it takes conscious work to break ourselves free and realize the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is we are not the program. We are not that person who we call ourselves, us, me, I, in this world. We are the consciousness. We are the awareness. We are the soul experiencing life through this vessel. And yes, this vessel is a part of us as we are experiencing it, but we must separate ourselves to create an awareness, a greater consciousness of reality and what we're dealing with in our lives and the world and the universe and life as a whole, by separating ourselves and realizing we are the consciousness, we are the awareness in this life experience. And that takes practice every day, all the time, to not get locked into the program, the already view, the sight of this individual. Because inherently, in that perspective, we are limited. There is a fixed view and program and sight that your identity has. And your identity only sees what it sees. And it's only possible what's possible for that identity. And when we are associated with our identity strongly, that is who we are, we lose perspective of all of the things that are available to us. We have so much available to us as pure consciousness, as God, as source, as soul. We have the whole universe of possibilities available to us at every given moment, but we are fixed, thinking that life is fixed and we only have access to this limited view, this limited box of what's available to us. And we don't need to break the box of our limitations, because the box of our limitations is false. All we have to do is step away, step out of our current state of consciousness. Our current state of consciousness is identity, and move into a greater consciousness, a greater awareness of source, of all that is, and see that we are the awareness. We are that. And when we step out of that, that box of limitations disappears, because it's not real. It is false. And other possibilities become available. If you are stuck, if you are in darkness, it is because you are living life inside of this box. It's because you're living from that identity and that program, and you are not breaking yourself and growing into a higher awareness and consciousness and seeing that that is not real. That is not who you are. It is a part of who you are as you are living in this human experience, but it is not all of who you are. Who you are is eternal. Who you are is soul. Who you are is God, experiencing life in this universe. And you have opportunity to express this unique spirit you have as a human being and give that to the world. But you are not limited by that person, that identity's thoughts, feelings, and opinions of the world. That programming is not who you are. And at any moment, you can step out of the programming, step into your truest and highest and greatest self, your fullest consciousness, and realize that anything is available and possible to you. And now you can create what you want, what you would like for your life, and put that as your box, as your boundaries. Put that as a point that you are focusing on. Expand your awareness, expand your consciousness, expand your life, expand what's available to you out of the limitations that have already been there. Break those limitations by realizing they don't exist and expanding yourself beyond them, having no limits to what's available and possible to you. This is your access to real power, freedom, and fulfillment. Seeing that the limits do not exist. There is no limit. You are greater than all of those things. And then you jump into your life from that perspective, from that awareness, and you give yourself fully to your life, to your experience from that place, being unlimited, being unstoppable, being unmessable, because nothing can mess with you. Nothing messes with the eternal. You are here, part of the greater consciousness, part of the source, part of the divine, and you get the opportunity to express yourself through your human vessel. So go and do that. Do not be limited by those beliefs. They are not who you are. You are not any of those things. You are the greatness. You are the power. You are the joy. You are the love. Be that today. I will. Thank you. Much love.